The world is a very complex place, and it's often hard to tell what's true, and it's hard to tell what results your actions will entail. But the good news is there are simple truths. And what a simple truth is an action that guarantees you a result. And so in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about these simple truths and why I think it's so important to try to find peace in them. So I hope you guys are doing good, but let's get into the video. So the first thing you have to understand is what is a simple truth? And the easiest way I could describe it is an action that you can take that will guarantee you a result. And examples could be going to the gym, because going to the gym will make you stronger. Getting outside will improve your mental clarity. If you read a book, you're going to gain the knowledge that's in that book. These actions that you can take are very simple, but they will guarantee you a positive result. And to me, it's one of the best ways that you can find peace. Because it's hard to find peace in a lot of things nowadays because everything is so unpredictable. But when you have the simple truth that if you go to the gym and lift some weights, you will get stronger. When you have that truth, it gives you something to believe in. It gives you something to find peace in, knowing that you have control over this one thing. Because the hardest thing in life is knowing that you don't have control over anything. But the best thing in life is realizing that you do have control over your actions. And another thing I want you to understand is that if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to positively affect your scenario that you're in, do a simple truth. Find a simple truth and do it. Whether it's reading a book, going to the gym, going for a walk, or anything else. Find something that you know will guarantee you a positive result, even if it's the simplest thing. And find peace in that. It's hard to find all the solutions, any solutions at all, a lot of the time, but often the best solutions are the simplest, right? And if you can find peace in the simple things in life, the simple things that'll make you better, then I promise you that everything else that is more complicated, it will fall into place. If you can do all the simple things right, the more complicated problems will be able to fall in place much easier. And at the end of the day, it's just the principle of doing something. Doing something rather than nothing, and doing it because you know the result that you're going to achieve. But the main takeaway, like I said, is just to, embrace the simple truths in life and find peace in that. Find solitude in the fact that if you do something, you know the result, especially when it's positive. That's just about all I got for today, though. I hope you enjoyed it if you're watching right now. But just know I appreciate it more than anything. And thank you for watching, man. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.